Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited about today's video. I'm going to be bringing you a new indie brand. Well, it's a new brand to me, but it has been around for a while. The brand is called Cosmic Brushes. This is a brand that I was really excited about trying in 2024, but because I was working on some financial goals, I just never got around to picking up any palettes. But I really wanted 2025 to be the year that I tried new brands, that I tried new products I've never tried before. And so this is their very first launch. This actually came out in January. I'm a little late to the game, but here we are. This is the Lovers palette. There are 20 shades in this palette. This palette retails for $34. So here's its color story. Oh my god, it's so pretty. We have purples and pinks and blues and greens with some really pretty neutrals done here. If you look at the way the color story is kind of laid out, it'd be pretty easy to put together like multiple looks with this palette. 12 of these shades are mattes. I did find that when I was swatching this palette, I will go ahead and drop in the swatches now so you can see them up close. The mattes were a little bit hard to swatch. I kind of found them to be a little bit powdery. They didn't go on like buttery smooth, but as we all know, when it comes to swatches, the way that a palette swatches is not necessarily how it's going to appear on the eyelids. Once we actually get to blending on the eyelids, it could be super smooth, super creamy, super buttery. So, we'll test that out. But based on the swatches, the shimmers, you guys, that is where this palette shined. There are 8 shimmers. One of them is a multi-chrome and 2 of them are duochromes. They were so creamy, so smooth, so buttery, just shiny and wet looking and glassy. Oh my god, I had so much fun swatching these shimmers in this palette, and I cannot wait to put them on my eyelids. Once again, this palette retails for $34. This brand is based out of UK. I don't know if I mentioned that. So if you are in the US, you will have to pay shipping. I bought 2 palettes. This was the first one that I bought. And then I also bought the Undergrowth. This one came out in 2024. This palette retails for $37. With both palettes, I paid like $12 in shipping. So I'm guessing if you're just getting one palette, it'll probably be around $6 or $7, which is not bad. I think that was pretty decent for shipping. But this is the color store for our Undergrowth palette. Deep, rich, just murky greens, grungy yellows. I just love this particular color story. I love greens. I love mustardy yellows. If you guys know me, you know. I am still going to do a video with this palette, even though this was a launch that came out last year, because it's still available, still in stock. I know a lot of you guys have never actually heard of Cosmic Brushes, and I thought, what the heck, even though this is an older palette, I can still showcase it in a video. For this video, we are going to focus on the Lovers palette, and I want to put Harmony on the outer corner, and we're going to blend that into Devoted, which is this really pretty pastel-y blue. And I think those should blend out pretty good. And then we'll pick out some of these really pretty glassy shimmers. Maybe we'll put a duochrome or multi-chrome on her eyelid. I have already primed my eyelids using my Locked Eye Primer from A2 Labs. I get this from AOA Studio. The shade is in Nude. I'm going to take my detailed blending brush here from Beauty Bay, and we're just going to dip into Harmony. I'm going to take the shade, and I'm just going to tap it on the outer portion of our eyelids. This is a really deep, rich, kind of a plummy purple. All right. Already, the mattes are performing different on the eyelids than they did in the swatches. And that's pretty common. That does happen a lot. Look at that. Super pigmented. It is blending out like a dream, which is what I was hoping it would do. Oh, wow. That is so pretty on the eyelid. Now I'm going to take my pointed crease brush from Real Techniques, and we're going to dip into Devoted. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to blend directly into the creases. Kind of want to blend these 2 shades together. That is such a really pretty pastel-y blue. Not as pigmented as the purple, but that's to be expected when you have a more pastel shade. I'm going to take a little bit more. I just want to kind of pack it a little bit more. Now we're just going to blend these 2 shades together. I'm probably going to go back in with that first shade a little bit more on the outer corner just to kind of blend them together. But this is basically what we were going for. I'm going to go back in with that first shade. I just want to carefully, I have not put any more product on it here. I just want to really get in here and work on blending these 2 shades in the crease. That purple is insane, you guys. Just to get a little bit more blend here, I'm going to take a fluffy brush. There's no product on this. Just really want to use this to work on the edges and just really soften and blend these shadows out. Now for our shimmers and metallics, the first thing I'm going to do is lay down a little bit of my NYX glitter base. This is really good for just helping shadows or shimmer shadows to really adhere and to just kind of pop. So I'm going to lay this just where I want the color to be. Two of the shades that I think I want to do are Choices, and then this one is Loyal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them real quick just to make sure, like a duochrome or a regular shimmer. Oh my god, these are so pretty. So here we go. It's the first one, and then that is the second one. And neither one of these are shifty. These are just shimmers. I'm going to go ahead and go with these two. So I have a little bit of Choices, and it's on the same sticky side that I have the glitter glue on. And we're just going to, glitter base, and we're just going to kind of lay this over that. Oof, that is so pretty. You know, looking at this on the eyelid, I do think there is a little bit of a shift on this outer portion. So yeah, I do think this is one of the duochromes. So pretty. Instead of Loyal, I think I want to go in with Connection. This one is a really pretty kind of a green to purple shift. I don't know if you are seeing that on camera. Sometimes it's really hard to get that shift on camera. Let's see if you can see that. Oh, it's kind of like a green to purple, yellow. Actually, I think this is the multi-chrome. You have purple, you have yellow, you have pink. That is insane. I'm going to put that on the inner corner. I want to see how that's going to look. Hopefully it's going to be light enough. In the palette, you know, like on here, okay, backtrack. On camera, it looks like it's purple. In person, I'm really seeing more of a lighter shift to it, so it looks like it's going to be lighter. Actually, you know what? I should probably go ahead and go with Loyal, because you never know. On the eyelid, it could end up looking darker, this shade, than I'm actually wanting it to be. It's the only issue with like duochromes and multichromes. So we're going to go into Loyal. I'm going to take this small little pointy pencil brush here, and hopefully it's going to be light enough for the inner portion. I just want to kind of lay that here. Just kind of brighten. It looks very like steel gray on camera. Just to lighten the inner portion up just a little bit, I think I'm going to go into Promise, which is this really light kind of a silvery green. Looks like it's going to have a little bit more, you know, lightness to it, and lay that down on top. There we go. While I like that first shade, it just wasn't quite light enough for this inner portion. There we go. I'm going to go back in with a little more Harmony. Just want to really kind of deepen and blend this outer portion together. I think that is going to be it for the shimmers. I'm going to go offline, and I'm going to throw on my liner, my lashes, a little bit of something in the waterline. Then we'll come back and we'll see the final look all put together. Welcome back. The look is complete. For my wing, I am using the Slick Flick liner from Relove by Revolution. I'm absolutely loving this liner for my waterline. I'm using from Colourpop. This is one of the cream gel liners, and Fluffy is just a really bright pastel pink. My wings are the 5D Broadway lashes. I have been trying to find lashes that have like the winged cat eye look. All the lashes I'm seeing are like one length, and I have to have a little bit of a flare on the outer corner. My daughter picked these up for me from one of our local beauty supply stores. We have a ton of Korean-owned beauty supply stores here in Memphis, so she grabbed these from me, and I love them. They're absolutely what I was looking for. My lips are a combination of the lip pencil from Beauty Bay and Heart, and then my lipstick. This is one of the 24-hour matte lipsticks from Covergirl. The shade is in Thrillseeker. Now for this palette, you guys. I am absolutely in love. As I mentioned, this was my first time using anything from Cosmic Brushes. The mattes, while they were a little bit patchy and didn't swatch very well on the eyelid, they blended like a dream, and the shimmers, so shiny, so wet looking. I am absolutely in love. Just based on this one palette, I'm loving this brand already. I will be doing a video with the Undergrowth palette if I didn't already mention it. A lot of you guys said that you had never heard of Cosmic Brushes, and I thought, you know what, even though that video was a 2024 release, why not, especially with St. Patrick's Day right around the corner, why don't we go ahead and showcase that palette, and we'll go ahead and put a look together with that palette as well. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps getting my videos into recommendations, along with leaving a comment. All of these things help to get the videos into recommendations and to kind of get them pushed a little bit more so that they'll be seen by a larger audience. If you're new to my channel, you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family. family, hitting subscribe. Make sure you tap the bell so you don't miss a thing. And you can also follow me on my other socials. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Blue Sky. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.